Hello guys and welcome back. It's Jerry from Jerry's Garden. In this video I decided that I will show you how I make my bath bombs, because people asking me, says, oh, you making them, how you making them and all this. I have no issue to share this process with you. Right, first part of this video is what you need. But definitely you need the glass bowl. I would recommend glass bowl rather than metal bowl, because some of the essential oils can actually chemically react with metal and lose all the beneficial properties. Then you need a sieve. Sieve is important in the next step. I will show you that later on. Then you need cup measures. You need 1 cup and a half cup. These are my spare ones. Then you need a bath bomb mold. I've got this is number 3. It's the aluminium one, and it's just sit like that with shape. Then you need almond oil, little measure, about 10 ml. You're also gonna need a witch hazel. You can get witch hazel from any good pharmacy. You need coloring. If you do that on the professionally, if you selling them, I would recommend these colors because it says pink CI 17200, and that's the food coloring which is safe to use. Okay, and you need Epsom salt, and you need like empty bag from Epsom salt. I will show you in next step what we're doing with that. And you also need a pair of gloves. You need some citric acid, which is a natural compound that enhance the fizz. And the most important, you need 1 cup of soda bicarbonate, and you need a selection of your essential oils, whatever fragrance you prefer. Okay, that's what all you need. And the next step, I will show you how to actually start making the bath bombs. Alright guys, step 2. I'm just going to lift my camera. You can see, you're gonna see my face, but you don't really need to, because all important things is happening right here. Right, you've got your ball, you've got your sieve. You put this inside. I'm gonna wear my other glove because hygiene is important, and if you make bath bombs for somebody else, you don't really want to touch it. And sometimes if you got a little bit of sweaty hands, that could start bath bombs to react. Right, and what I'm going to do, I'm having 1 full cup of soda bicarbonate. You just put it into your sieve and you get it through. Why sieve it? Because sometimes you got the lumps like that. They could be quite hard, and if you got anything which is, you know, hard, it will stay in the sieve. And also if you put the air in it, it's much easier to mix it. It's quite straightforward, quick as well. You don't need really, you know, force or anything, and you just get everything through it. Right, you can see the consistency, nice and fluffy, nothing left in there. Next step, you've got the citric acid. Citric acid is natural preservative as well, and combined with soda bicarbonate, it enhances the fizz. Okay, you just get that through. Again, there is nothing left, which I'm not gonna need it. That's my 1 cup and a half cup. You're not gonna need a sieve anymore. Right, that's dry ingredients almost ready. Now you need the Epsom salt, guys. Epsom salt is brilliant, soothing and relaxing compound, which is you can use for your bath. You probably know that. And this helps relax tired and aching muscles. Right, for this recipe I need a half cup, which I'm going to measure it here. And you need your empty bag. You can use like one of the which was already from the Epsom salt. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to whack it in. As I see I spill a little bit, I'm just gonna clean it out because I don't like messy workplace. Right, and now is the time when you add your food coloring. If you selling your bath bombs, I would recommend coloring which is natural and it's safe food coloring. How you know that? You've got a number, I don't know if you can see it, it says red CI14720. Okay, that means you can use it into anything you eat. And because it's very strong, I just do like 1, 2, 3, 4 drops. You close your bag, and now when this magic happens, you're not gonna hear me, but you will see what I'm doing. Right. Okay, and look at this color. What does it do? Because food coloring sometimes can be water-based, and if you mix soda bicarbonate, citric acid, and you put anything what is watery, it could start set off your bath bombs in the bowl, and it's bad. It's not gonna work, your bath bomb's not gonna fit properly, and it will crumble. Now I get my hands in and I mix everything together. Important thing is, you know, you really have to get your hands in. I try to mix it with wooden spoons and all sorts, but I can be honest, I found that hands are the best way to do that. Okay. That looks good to me. Next step is when we added our sweet almond oil with the essential oil already. I'm like doing that this way because essential oils actually attach to the fatty molecules in the oil. And what you just do, you just pour it in, get everything out. And you again get your hands in and start mixing. In this stage you will smell the scents of essential oils, or I'm sometimes using fragrance, which people can get confusing between fragrance oil and essential oils. You can use fragrance oil if you like, it's totally up to you. But from my previous video you probably know what is different between them. That fragrance oil give you nice smell, but some people could be allergic, could give you a headache. However, I like to use essential oils because you get much more benefits, not just fun from the bath bomb. So you see it's a little bit crumbly, and that's perfect. And I think that's mixed just right. You can see the colors start coming through it as well. And there is now the stage which you have to be very careful and also some sort of quick. You've got your witch hazel here. I put it into the plastic spray bottle, and I tell you why, because it's much easier, and you can get exact amount and you can add it bit and bit more. And what you do, you spray it and mix it. You have to work like that because this could start fizz your mix already as well, which is very important, is to actually do it step by step. And now I think I've got the right amount, and you get into it and mix it. You can spin the ball And witch hazel, because this is distilled, it's got the alcohol in it. It doesn't take anything from the essential oils, but it helps you to actually combine, mix together. Okay, I think I may need a couple more. That's brilliant. If you put too much, your bath bombs will be too wet and start fizz. If you don't put enough, your bath bomb not gonna hold together and will crumble. Okay, that's important. You mix it thoroughly and use your judgment. There is no recipe how much witch hazel you should put into it, because when you make bath bombs, it all depends on so many factors. What is the humidity of the air in the room you work in? What is weather outside as well? It's very complex, some sort of, I would say, bath bomb science. Okay, let me have a look. I think I need slightly more. And I will, you see the consistency, it starts getting crumbly and hold together. Okay, right. How you know the mix is ready? If you press it and it stays like that. Okay, it's not too wet. I may gonna spritz a little bit more. Just to make sure. Right, perfect. Now is the time you have to work it. You've got your molds, and what you do, you put it, press it slightly down, put it like over, like this. You get the other half, do exactly the same, press it slightly, and then you got them together and you press. Okay, you don't need any like extra physical strength, but more you press it, the more you combine that. You can a little bit spin it to make sure it's closed all the way. Okay, press it all over, and then gently, oops, remove the mold. Okay, you see, it's holding together, it's great. And you do another one, exactly the same process. As you can see, you can make one at a time, yeah. You can, some people think like, oh, I'm gonna buy 10 molds and do 10 bombs at the same time. Well, yeah, you can do it if you fill them up. But bear in mind, these bath bombs need dry out. The dry out time is about, I would say, you should really leave it for about 24 hours to make them properly dry out, and before you wrap them up. From this recipe you can make about 4 bath bombs, and I will show you what I do with the leftovers, because it's a great, you know, I always got some leftovers. It's again depends how wet your mix is. Okay, if you make it too wet, you probably will be able to make only like 3 bath bombs. Another one. But I found this recipe is brilliant. You can also incorporate it like dry botanicals into your recipe, and I will show you another like different. I do lovely lavender or rose bath bombs. That's that people love just because they contain dry botanicals. Okay, that's the 4th one. You need to make sure you don't put anything watery around, or anything what could, you know, what could set the bath bombs on. You see, this is our little silicone molds. They've got already some mix inside, but what I do with the leftovers, obviously not, there is not enough for another round bath bombs, but rather than throw it away, or do just like half of this, which is not really point, I press them into these molds. Okay, And that's what you leave it there standing for 24 hours and just get them out, and it's good fun for kids. Alright, that was step 2, guys. And I will see you short. Okay guys, and the last step when you finish your bath bombs is I will show you how I wrap them up. I'm trying to find the different ways of wrapping them in case of, you know, all the plastic pollution and everything, because at the moment I will show you how I wrapping them up in the cling film. You don't have to wrap them up if you make them for yourself, but to preserve essence, smell, if you keep them for a little while, you need some box, you can close them, or you need to wrap them up. Right, okay. I will just put you here again. You're not gonna see me. I just cut little piece of cling film. This is your final product. And what I just do, I lift that, put it in my hand, place it in the middle, wrap it around like this, tied it as tight to get all air out, and you spin quite hardly. Don't be afraid they will crumble or anything, because if you make them properly they will be absolutely fine. And then when you've got a little knot, you just cut it over there, and that's how I wrap them up. Right, that's the final product. I just put a label on it with the name and the oils I was using. And now I will show you a little demo. As you know from my little leftovers, you can make this little cute kids bath bombs. And look at this. That is the final product. Is get that face. It's get you a little bit of color, but what is important is not gonna stain your bath. And because it's contain almond oil, it's keep your skin nice and moist as well. Bear in mind, this is little teddy bear I made from the leftovers, but that could go quite a long way. And look at that amazing face. Still fizzy face even if it's dissolved. Okay guys, that was my little demo about my bath bombs and how to make them. I hope this is gonna help you. If you want any, inbox me. I've got a large selection of oils, and I will be start putting weekly offers for the different types of bath bombs. They are £2.50 each, which is, I think, is unbeatable price. Okay guys, you take care. Thank you very much for watching, and let me know if this video was a bit helpful for you, and may you gonna try to make your own bath bombs, and let me know how you go getting on. Alright guys, take care. Bye.